Hi all, I thought I'd make a quick video because I'm just installing a shower from Crown Bathrooms, and while the instructions are intelligible or in good English, they're still very vague, and it's taken me quite a bit to figure out how to do it, so I just thought this might help others. So I'm doing this because I wanted to install a Califont and I had to change the shower mixer because it wasn't for high pressure, so and I've changed it to an all pressure one so that I can switch back over to my chippy system, which I'll explain in a sec. So this is the old one, got the old 90s spa bath turnout there. This is the old one, and I've just run the pipes from that across to there and reinstalled it in here, and I've just decided to rebate back under the jib board and push the shower right in underneath it, and then the liner can go over the top of that right down. And you can also see how much I've had to raise it off the ground to get it level, and that's really important for when you're installing the walls and the doors and that. So this was also another problem, getting this up, because I can't get under my house, so I had to reach, fortunately the hole's big enough, so I have to reach through my arm, pick up and pull up the connection with the pipe on it that runs out to the drain, and in the end I had a poker down there and pulled it up as far as I could, and then put the ring down and screwed it up. So it worked quite well, but it did take a bit of mucking around anyway. But and we just come out here. The reason why all this is happening is because of this, and sorry about the mess with the pipes and that. I had, when I was reconnecting it underneath, one of the old galv pipes blew, and once again I can't get under the house, so I had to bypass it all, and hence that's why I've got a pipe running right up to the top of the house there. So anyway, I still haven't connected up the gas yet. That's going to happen hopefully later today, and I'll put that up too. But this system that I've got here is also for so that I can switch it all off and go back over to burning wood to heat my water if I want to, but that goes back onto low pressure then. So if anyone wants to know about that, just message me and I can give you more information on how you go about that, because most plumbers will tell you no, you can't do it, and that's because they're too freaking lazy to actually undertake the work. Don't know why, but I had to do that to me. So here's the glue, the wallboard stuff on there now that sticks a shower line on it. That seems to be the one to use, and I'll put it on there as per the instructions. Now I've just got to stick the liner in, and it says on there to brace it. I don't know how the hell you do that. You'll just be standing there for a while pushing it until it doesn't bulge away. Anyway, it sits nice and flat anyway, so it should be alright. Okay, here we go. That's sitting there rather nicely under its own weight now, and nice and flat against the wall, except for that very bottom piece that was trying to bulge out a wee bit, so I've just got a couple of nice heavy lead weights in there to hold it. But you're supposed to brace it, but I don't know how you do that off the opposite wall, I guess. That'd be a real pain in the ass, but at the moment, as I say, it's sitting pretty flat and nice. So the other thing I didn't mention before too was that I actually used the whole tube of that Sika shower bond. Yeah, so just be aware, that's putting a strip every 100mm or so, so use the whole tube for one shower. So, and this is not even 2 meters high, this one. So, yeah, and you can see also by what I mean by, even though I measured it really accurately, I was still somehow out of it. Really annoying. I measured that into within, made a mistake there somewhere. But anyway, it's the flashings will cover that. Right, this is where things get a little bit tricky with these, with all these bits and pieces, because the instructions are, while they are understandable, they're not overly clear. So it's a matter of getting everything all round the right way. The top and the bottom appear to be the same. So what you have to do before you put it together is slide these little things here in, because the glass goes into there, and they screw in, that holds that part on with the glass. And I guess the quality of this I was reasonably pleased with actually. For the money you pay for it, it's quite a lot cheaper than a normal shower, than one you'd get from normal brands. But this part here, these things here which slide into the end, are definitely El Cheapo. They're just bits of plastic, so they slide in there, and you've got to put them in first before you put the glass in, so because they come back onto it once it's in there to lock on into place. But so as I say, they're cheap and nasty, and I put this one in, and then it slipped off onto the floor and it snapped it in two, which was really annoying. But I think I'll get away with it. It's got a little screw hole in it too, so you can put it, you know, once it's holding the glass, and you screw it into the railing. But I think if I just hit that with a bit of glue, I'll be able to get that okay. So then of course is these things here. That end there is the end that you need to worry about. I don't know why the holes through there doesn't seem to have any difference, but if we come in here, this thing here, that end there, don't know what that hole's for, that slides into that part there, right? And if you bring it up, and you'll see that the hole lines up with it. I'll just push it into, and that's what screws into the end. And I've got the two screws sitting in here, so you can see where they go. That's what they go into. So take those out, and you can see that hole there and that one there. That's what they go into, and after going through the little plastic box through those two holes there. But remember to put the little glass holders in first. So now, just a little tip, those holes there are very, very tight, and the screws are quite long. Wherever that is, there. Yeah, the screws are quite long, so what I did was, because if you're trying to, they've got to thread their way right through the whole length of that, right the way in, so and the screwdriver keeps slipping and ruining the end of the screw. So I've actually drilled it out a wee bit to about half the length of the screw, so, and it's still quite tight, and otherwise you never get them in. That's for this type of one anyway, and the other one goes in there. Quite hard to do when you, so yeah, anyway. Okay, I have a bit of video footage missing here because my phone f***ed up. So the bit that's missing is where we put this actual very edge pieces on to the windows, the side windows, once it was installed, and then moved it into the shower so we could get perfect placement of where they got screwed onto the shower walls. And then once they were marked in place, took it all back out again, and we knew exactly where things were going to go. Yeah, so once you've marked where these things here go, these locate the whole unit into place, then you can take the shower part back out again and just screw these onto the wall. I'm going to put a bit of silicone down behind it, and then I've got these holes here that you just screw in the other part when you locate it back in there again. Easy. Right, so here's the those strips put up on either side, and these pieces here just slide into them, and like I showed you before, there's screw holes that hold it all in. You don't have to put, I put some sealer down the side of those two, but I don't think there's a need to put any on the bottom, because there's actually a little lip there which the water will drain back into the shower if it goes under the thing, under the door and that. Okay, she's all done. It was a little bit of a hassle getting that in with those after I put these on. It was a little bit, you had to sort of sneak one side in first and then push it back, and it's hard to line it all up because it really is quite a tight fit. But you need 2 people to do most of this, so and the doors are really easy to put on too. You just hang them over the top, hang that straight over the top, those wheels there, and then when you put the bottom ones on, and I hadn't seen that before, there's a little button just there. Yeah, it pushes the whole wheel down. You push it down, move it inside the rail, and then let it click back up again, and that's easy as, isn't it? And they work really well. Got a couple of magnetic strips there down the side there, and I've put the nice black mixer in there. Got that really cheap off Trade Me for $20. It's brand new. They went with a good deal, but I haven't got a proper shower rose yet, so I'll get a nice black one next week. And it's all set to go. I don't want to turn it on just yet, but we'll probably be having a shower later on tonight. And so yeah, apologise for the way I look. I haven't had a shower for a couple of days. It's taken me whole of Matariki weekend to do this. And then now after that, I've got to pull all this out, take those tiles off, take this out. We're going to put a new vanity along this wall here, and a freestanding bath along here. So yeah, the old spa bath is out. Waste of time really. Probably had it there for 20 years or so and used it about 10 times. So it would always empty the whole hot water cylinder out to use it. So I want it cheap to use. Yeah. Alright, thanks for watching. Give me a like. See ya.